So we've had some questions on YouTube and on Instagram about the Cavity Master, which I used in a previous video presentation, with the concern that when you're drilling down through the actual chipboard itself, that you could damage the cables or pipes underneath, and that was people's biggest concern. Well, there was a few things that I did prior to actually drilling out my three access points in the floor. First thing to note is that with the rebate tool on and the hole saw in place, it is only a fraction deeper than the actual chipboard that I took out. So it would mean the thing that we're concerned about under the floor would have to be pressing up against the actual bottom of the chipboard, whether it be a pipe or a cable, in order that you possibly could catch it. So that's the first thing. Also, what I did was I drilled a hole in the floor and used a cable in a propeller motion to try and give me a little bit more reassurance. I've drilled another hole here, and maybe in a minute we'll put the old ferret Wi-Fi underneath and see what I'm actually looking at in situ. But to give you a little demonstration in the off-cut piece of wood, take a conductor slightly longer than the radius of the actual hole I was going to cut out, like so, and then I just bend a nice smooth bend about the depth of what I believe in this case the chipboard is. So I'm in that position there, and then what I did was I dropped it in the hole and I had a little bit of a flick round underneath in a hope that if there was a cable or a pipe there that I would actually strike it. Now the tip is, if you want to do it a little bit different, you can also just curl this section up, almost making it look like the letter J. So we pop that one in and curl it round, and then you've got a little bit of reassurance under there that possibly you'd hit something if it was there. Okay, it's not a foolproof system, but it gave me a little bit more reassurance before I went in. Obviously I look for screws. Often they put jagged lines on where cables and pipes in new builds as well are underneath floors. I use my logical sense, looking where sockets and pipes were behind me before I actually chose the final location. So what I'll do now is I'll just drop that piece of cable into this hole. I'll use the ferret Wi-Fi and we'll have another look in situ at what that little propeller motion looks like. So with the second hole here, I'm going to show and demonstrate what I did when I actually took out this one with the Cavity Master. I've got the old ferret Wi-Fi back out, just really because I wanted to use it again. I've made my J shape into my cable. Sometimes you'll need to fold back in order to drop it round and flick it round, but let's see how we get on with this. So we go into the hole, we curl it round, and then I'll pull it straight back up. If we put the ferret in, let's see if we can see what's going on with the cable. So there's the cable, and as I spin it round, I'm trying to see if anything's going to be in the way of that conductor. So just keep spinning it round. It's obviously tapping the actual ferret itself, so I can feel that tap. So I know there would be something there, but I'd have a little bit of reassurance that maybe there wasn't anything else under that floor. It's not a foolproof system, okay? There's still got to be a lot of an electrical judgment going into where you go and drill your hole. But just to show you again, so as you come round, like so, you've got a little bit more of a chance that when it spins round that you've got a little bit of security. Remember, we said you could start to fold it up a little bit more and play with it in order that you've got a little bit closer to the surface as you spin it round. So I don't want to be it's a top tip from Gaz, but that's what I did prior to using the old Cavity Master in order to get this access point in, and I was reassured that I thought there was probably nothing under there that was going to concern me. And just to repeat, I really enjoyed using the Cavity Master. I thought it was good, and the video that follows this one on shows only 3 holes in the floor, and I pulled cables from front to back in the house, completely wired in Cat6 cable. So I managed to wire a whole network system by only having 3 holes drilled in my floor, and I'm very comfortable when I'm finished that I'm going to put my returning plates on, a little bit of silicone on there in order to put it back. However, someone did say there would have been nothing stopping me obviously putting a piece of wood under here and returning back the actual section I drilled out. That would have meant not using the rebate tool at that stage. Again, if that's something you wanted to do, that's another option as well.